The humanitarian situation in Bumbibugyo concerning the refugees, after the initial influx, some people have been transferred in a transit camp, which has been erected by URCS with the help of UNHCR as well. And the people wishing to go in this transit camp, which is located 25 kilometers away from the border, are transferred there, where they are registered. The problem still occurs in the villages very close to the border, where the refugees are hosted in schools or existing markets. And there the situation is a bit more dicier because, of course, the facilities there are not as adequate as you will find in transit camp. Most of the refugees do not want to go in the transit camp. In fact, on Monday and Tuesday, we observed many people going back to Congo and with their belongings. The transit camp is hosting 5,290 refugees. Among them, the ICRC has registered 44 unaccompanied minors. Some of them have lost their family, which is in other camps, not necessarily that family stayed in Congo. These people are taken care of at the moment by ICRC. Concerning the water, sanitation, shelter, URCS is doing a very good job in erect quite rapidly this camp and improving the facility. ICRC focus on reuniting children which are separated from families. Telephone calls, for instance, to the refugees. We provide the service of calling their relatives on the other side of the border to say that they are safe and well, and this is continuing together with the registration of the refugees. Yeah, I was very moved when we did a registration of unaccompanied minors. There were like 5 or 6 kids aged between 10 and 14 that were very happy that the ICRC and Ugandan Red Cross were registering them, providing them the service in order to try to reestablish the link with their families. And these children were really joyful, and they were smiling, they were speaking in Swahili, they were speaking in French. They were amazed that someone was speaking French to them because the environment is all English. We had a good chat together while our colleagues were performing their job. The team also went DRC territory to get a picture of the security situation, and they get a picture also of the humanitarian needs there. The most basic humanitarian needs at the moment are drugs and medical supplies, because the Assyrians got away with all the drugs and the medical supplies that were in the health center in the hospital of Kamango.